Chicken Caesar pasta salad is a light, fresh, protein-packed salad that's perfect for barbecues, picnics, or my personal favorite, add it to your weekend meal prep and have it ready to go for an easy, healthy, make-ahead lunch for a busy week. Layered with pasta, shredded chicken, crunchy romaine, and chickpeas, I finished this with my creamy Greek yogurt Caesar salad dressing. Each serving of this recipe packs in 28 grams of protein, and I promise you, it could not be any easier to make. So the first thing I do is make my pasta. You need 8 ounces of dry pasta, so that's half a box for most boxes of pasta, or half a pound. Now I'm using a traditional white pasta here. I'm using the little bow tie farfalle shaped pastas, but you could use any pasta you want. If you wanted to boost this recipe with even more protein and more fiber, you could choose a lentil pasta, a chickpea pasta, or even a whole grain pasta. But keep in mind that a lot of alternative pastas are very easy to overcook, and then they can easily fall apart or become mushy. So the name of the game, no matter what type of pasta you choose, is to cook the pasta al dente, or firm to the bite. Once I have my pasta right where I like it, I'm just going to drain it into a colander, and then I rinse it off with some cold water. This is going to help to stop the cooking process, which is going to help the pasta to maintain its integrity and have a really great texture. Next, I'm going to make the Caesar salad dressing. Now, I love to use Greek yogurt for the base of my dressing. Not only does this add an extra boost of protein to the dressing, but it helps to keep the salad nice and light because I don't need to use any mayo or any oils. So I'm going to pop 1 large garlic clove into a mini food processor along with 2 anchovy fillets. Now, if you don't like anchovies, you could omit this step, but I encourage you to give them a try because they really do add this great umami flavor and a lot of body and depth to the dressing. It is not fishy, it is delicious. Now, I like to give the garlic and the anchovies a quick pulse just to break them down before I add the rest of the ingredients. So once I've got them here, next I add my Greek yogurt. I'm using 1/3 cup plus 2 tablespoons of a plain non-fat Greek yogurt, along with 1/3 cup of Parmesan cheese, 2 teaspoons of Dijon mustard, 1/4 cup of fresh squeezed lemon juice, and then I have 1/4 teaspoon each of sea salt and some black pepper. I'm gonna pop on the lid and I'm just gonna pulse this. I like to go a little bit in one direction and then I'll reverse and go in the other direction and just let it spin until it gets nice and thick and creamy. Now, personally, I like it to be thick but also a little bit pourable. So I'm gonna add a tablespoon of water just to get it right where I want it. If you like your dressing really thin, add 2 tablespoons of water, but for me, 1 tablespoon does the job just right. Okay, so now it's time to build our salad. So in the bottom of a nice big bowl, I've got the cooked and cooled pasta all ready to go, and I'm gonna add 2 cups of cooked chicken. Now, sometimes I will use my simply shredded slow cooker chicken for this recipe if I have meal prepped that for the week and I have it on hand. Otherwise, I'll just go ahead and buy a rotisserie chicken and I'll just give that a rough chop. That's a great head start ingredient. It's a great shortcut when time is not on your side. Likewise, you could also use some grilled chicken should you have that on hand. They would all get the job done. So as always, use what you have, use what you love. Okay, next up I have chopped romaine. Now I love to use 2 romaine hearts chopped up for this recipe, which is basically just the center of a bunch of romaine, but it's where you're gonna get those really crisp, crunchy leaves. So you're gonna want 2 of those chopped up. If you want extra lettuce, go ahead and throw it in, your choice. And then in place of croutons, which you will often see in a chicken pasta Caesar salad, I'm gonna use some canned garbanzo beans. So I just strain them, give them a rinse under some cold water, and we're gonna add that instead. This is gonna add a great texture to the salad, plus it's gonna give it an extra boost of protein and an extra boost of fiber, and really just create more nutrient density, which also will help you to feel satiated for longer when eating a delightful salad like this. And then finally, I have 1.5 cups of small baby tomatoes that I've sliced in half. Okay, once you've got it all in the bowl, I'm just gonna take that delicious, creamy Greek yogurt Caesar salad dressing and drizzle it right over the top. And then I like to use a pair of tongs to gently toss all of the ingredients together. You're really just looking for the pasta and the veggies and the chicken to have a nice light coating of the dressing. And then you've got a couple choices. If you're using this for meal prep, you could just transfer it into an airtight container. I like to put it into individual containers like I have here. This way I have a lunch that's all ready to grab and go when lunchtime comes. I love to top each one with a little extra Parmesan cheese and some black pepper. Or if you were gonna serve it right away, you would just transfer it into your favorite serving bowl, and again, add a little bit of Parmesan and black pepper over the top right before serving. I just love how making a handful of small tweaks to a recipe like this can easily level it up, right? We've got more nutrient density, we've increased the protein, we've increased the fiber, and now we have a really well-balanced meal that would easily support your health, wellness, and or weight loss goals. So if you enjoy recipes like this, make sure you take a moment to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a new recipe, and head on down to the description box below and subscribe to my weekly newsletter. This way you will never miss a new recipe, and instead of you having to come and look for them, I'll just send them right to you. As always, thank you so much for watching. I'm Dani Spies, and I'll see you back here next time with some more clean and deliciousness. Cheers! Delight. It's all about the al dente pasta. Don't overcook the pasta, people. She's a delight.